Hello everyone, I have some real footage of Venus made last 28 September. When I realized Earth was flat, the first thing I went to look for was the Venus transit from NASA SDO at the NASA site, and it was shocking to see that Venus was a black transparent disk. Then made a search for real photos of Venus and all I got was fake CGI images or paintings. All fake, nothing is real from Venus. Then I realized what he meant by we lie about everything.
When I was talking with the gentleman from Belcom, and we were discussing the lie, everything he was telling me was different from what we were being told was the truth. And at one point I asked him, I said, man, you guys, you lied about a lot, didn't you? And instantly he said, no, we didn't lie about certain things. We lied about everything. None of it was true. We lied about everything. None of it was true.
This was what we were supposed to see, but what we will see in my footage is why Venus is transparent. Venus is important in the heliocentric model because it's with its transit and some bogus mathematic model that they made a calculation of the Earth's and distance. But if Venus is not a planet, then all this theory goes in the shredder. From the European Space Agency, we have this absolutely clearly fake video with a jumping across the whole place Venus. From NASA SDO, we can see it's transparent with no doubts at all. I've set some slow motion so you can see it better. It doesn't matter in what wavelength we see, it's always transparent. Venus is not a planet. Planets are not transparent. Yeah. Sorry about that, NASA. Yeah. Well, sorry about that also, all globe heads. Yeah, for me it was shocking to see all these and realize that I have been lied for almost 50 years. So it was a bit sad. Took me a couple of weeks to get over and start reacting. That's why I'm making now this video. Venus was really the trigger. So what we will say about Venus? Fake world. Now this is the footage I have made. It was 5:45 in the morning, something like that, and I was getting everything set to go into some footage of the moon eclipse, but it was a bit early, so I was start shooting at things on the sky, and the first thing, so let's have a look at Venus. It was a bit like surprise when I had all these strange emotions, and amazingly you can see the blue sky behind Venus, so this tells us that Venus is not as far as they say. We can see the blue sky behind. When there's the most intricate patterns, all this kind of wave behavior, you can see clearly the blue behind. I've been a couple hours just watching at it, like mesmerized. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What can it be? Why is it behaving like this? Some kind of electromagnetic disturbance, I don't know, it's just odd. It's so odd that, after seeing it, the only thing you can conclude is that it's not a planet. Planets don't have this kind of behavior, the tripod was not that brilliant, so I was jumping a bit, and I was trying to keep focus on it as it was moving on the sky. I really like this part. It's awesome. Looks like a mix of electromagnetic force with sound wave. I don't know, it's just amazing. Then you can see it's Venus, because I will lose the focus and I'll have to zoom out, and then you can see my window, and then I'll zoom again, and it will keep doing this kind of same motions. It was amazing because I've been filming Venus since then as many times as I can, and it was only that day that Venus has had this kind of behavior, being very quiet since then. See, here is when I zoom in. That's my window. I will zoom in Venus, so you can see it's clearly Venus and not something else. The only time I could do this kind of footage of Venus was on the day of the eclipse. I don't know if it's related or not. What I know is it was only that day that had this kind of strange behavior. After that, you know, just some kind of light in the sky, nothing else. That's why I postponed it for almost a month to post this video and talk a bit about. I will keep doing till I have some kind of the same thing again. It's one of these things like Crow, when he got this lunar wave the first time. No one ever seen the lunar wave. Probably this is some kind of the Venus waves. Alright, thank you everyone for your time. I'll come back soon with some more cool video. Okay, bye bye.